suffer from fatigue, joint pain, and skin issues? Well, what if we were to tell you that a lot of these issues can be addressed by addressing your gut? Well, Dr. Christina Captain, a doctor of acupuncture and herbal medicine with Sarasota Center for Acupuncture and Nutrition, is here to talk about all things gut health. Well, I know nothing about gut, so you've got to fill me in here. So all these things that we listed could be caused by problems with your gut.
Can you believe that? Isn't that amazing?
Was that because something we ate?
Well, hopefully not. No, it's not all about food, right? So most people do believe that a disruption in their gut, some gastrointestinal issue is caused by food. And you know what happens? People start paring food down and taking it out of their diets and taking it out of their diets, one food at a time, or even whole categories at a time, until they don't eat anything. And then they have what's called fear of eating or fear of food. I'm going to eat that and I'm going to have this gastro trouble. It's either that or they're going to go for all the over-the-counter stuff, the Pepcid ACs and all these things. Well, what we know now is that really digestive issues, the digestive system or the gut, even has its own nervous system. And that nervous system communicates with the brain constantly. And it does this through something called the vagus nerve. Now, the vagus nerve is very popular right now. You see it on Facebook. Oh, wear this thing around your head and it's going to balance your vagus nerve and all these things. Because the vagus nerve is the communication central to everything. But specifically, we're talking today about the gut brain, and which is communicating with our own brain. It's called the gut-brain axis. Pretty amazing stuff. So when there's a disruption in the gut biome, and you'll know that the gut biome is the house that all of your bacteria live in. Now, people who are proponents of testing this biome and looking at all the bacteria, they know that if a bacteria is out of balance, it's going to cause issues, something called dysbiosis. This is where the kind of disruptive bacteria or inflammatory bacteria can be too high in a person's body. Now, people who are critics of these kinds of testing say, well, we live with those bacteria all the time. And that's true. But we don't live with them when they're so out of balance, when the good guys are way down here and the bad guys are way up here. So when the bad guys are way up here, it can cause all kinds of inflammation. That inflammation gets transferred to where? Your joints and your skin.
Makes perfect sense. Okay, how can you treat it?
So what I love about the gut treatment is that you just need to do a simple stool test. And how we work it at the Sarasota Center for Acupuncture and Nutrition is we integrate both Eastern principles, ancient Chinese medicine with acupuncture, and integrate Western testing, functional testing. So we use a stool test. We can look at all of those different bacteria, whether or not you have a permeability, which is known, aka leaky gut, whether you have inflammation in your gut, whether you have parasites, all these different things we're able to tell. So instead of guessing or going online with somebody who's out of the country, a lot of people are looking at people and conversing with them who are out of the country, and they're telling them, oh, take this test for $10,000 or whatever and have a fecal transplant, or take these 10,000 supplements. That's not how we work. We pare it down, we target specifically for you via that test and Eastern diagnostic techniques, and we get you a program that's going to help you long term and not just heal your gut and your digestive issues, but all of the joint pain and the skin and the mood issues. Do you know that serotonin is 90% of serotonin is produced in the gut? And it affects our mood.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and so if you have a disordered gut, a dysbiosis, an imbalance in your gut, it's going to affect how much serotonin your brain can produce and how your mood shifts all the time.
Oh, my goodness. Now, you brought us a testimonial. Let's hear what she has to say.
The very first thing that Dr. Captain did for me was to change my diet. I was pre-diabetic from a family of all diabetics, and I was determined not to go on medicine if I could help it. So she put me on an anti-inflammatory diet, which immediately improved that. From there, we proceeded to helping me maintain my health and my lack of pain with the sciatica that I've had since I was a young girl. And right through to COVID, the effects of long COVID. She was the one who figured it out. Without that, I think I would still be in bed. But I am feeling so much better. Then I'm back to teaching at school, and life is good. I have emotion. She is the most caring of any professional healer that I've ever gone to. I can tell you that Dr. Captain has made an enormous difference in my general life, and I trust her completely with my health.
Oh, that's wonderful. What a beautiful testimonial, and you can help the rest of us too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, we've got to get down and see you. Thank you so much, Dr. Captain. And you can learn more at scansrq.com.